The law of assumption. A lot of people talk about the law of assumption, and I want to give my 2 cents on what the law of assumption is. The law of assumption is basically another form of the law of attraction, but it is actually, in my opinion, a little bit better. The law of attraction simply states you get what you think about, you bring about into your life. But the law of assumption takes it a step further. The law of assumption is basically you assuming to be, have, and do the things that you want to attract into your life as if you already have them right now. Well, in the law of assumption, instead of thinking about the things that you want and desire, you're thinking from the things that you want and desire. Now, all of these things, the law of attraction, the law of assumption, it all boils down to one thing: faith. It's all about faith. In the Bible, it says it's impossible to please God without faith. In the Bible, all throughout Scripture, Jesus made it known that if you ask for anything in His name, that you would receive it. He said, if you ask for anything in His name and believe that you will receive it, it will be granted to you. So what does that mean? It means it's not in your power that you're getting it. It's not you that's doing it. It's Jesus bringing the blessing to you through you. So that means you have a part in this. If you believe what you ask for and you assume that you already have it, then God can bring that blessing to you. Many people have done this already. People have said that they saw themselves becoming a big-time movie star or a big-time singer or artist, a rap artist. So people have seen themselves becoming an athlete. You name it. There are so many things in the world that we have dreams and desires for that we want to accomplish and achieve in our lives. And you can have them all. Nothing's off the table. The only thing that holds you back from getting those things is you. That's right, it's you. People talk about circumstances and their upbringing and background and where they grew up. None of that matters. You know why? Because some of the brokest, down and out people that had nothing are some of the most successful, most wealthiest people today. Steve Harvey, Oprah Winfrey, LeBron James, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I mean, I'm just talking about people that have made it. And they've made it. They're doing something with their lives that they love to do, and they believed in themselves even when nobody else believed in them. That means it doesn't matter where you come from, where you grew up, how broke you are, how much money you have, or the lack thereof. It doesn't matter. You can be successful and live out your dream. It all starts right here in your mind. You've got to believe that you can have it, and you've got to believe that that's who you are. You got to see yourself as being that person now that you wish to be. Whether it's an artist, an actor, a singer, a performer, a doctor, a lawyer, a veterinarian, a business owner, a CEO, anything, you name it. You can be that now. You can have it, do it, and be it. So you know what that means? You have to have it, do it, and be it in your mind before you have it, do it, and be it in the physical. Did I lose you? Let me say that again in another way. The person that you are aspiring to become, the wealth, the love, the occupation, the career, the business, anything that you desire to have in your life, you have to be that person right now. How do you do that? Well, ask yourself this question. How would you feel if you were the person that you are aspiring to become? Would you feel happy? Would you feel excited about life? Would you be nicer to people because you have joy and happiness and you have this sense of abundance in your life because you're so wealthy? You have the most beautiful relationship. You've got a beautiful family. You live in a beautiful home. You're driving your dream car. You get to take vacations whenever you want to. Like, wouldn't you be a happy person if you had everything that you desire to have? But it's got to be a true desire, something that you really see yourself having and something that you would like to have. Because there are people out there that are rich, that are wealthy, that are unhappy, believe it or not. You know why? Because it's not the money that brings you happiness. It's not the money. It's not the wealth that brings you happiness. What really brings us happiness is the experiences of life that you need money to do. Vacationing, going to exotic places and different countries and areas of the world. It takes money to do that. But it's not the money, it's the experiences. Eating at different restaurants that you've never been to, that you've always wanted to. Wearing the type of clothes that you want to wear, or the shoes. providing a nice, substantial, abundant living for your family, living in a nice, beautiful home, driving the cars you want to drive, being able to give back to others and be a blessing to others because you have the money and the wealth to do so. It's who you become in the process. And you have to feel like that person now. And then when you start feeling like that person now, I can't explain it because I'm not the creator of the universe. God is the creator of the universe. All of a sudden, you start having these synchronicities. You meet somebody that can get you to the next level like that. You bump into somebody that you haven't seen in years, and then they know somebody that can connect you to somebody like that to get you to your destiny or get you that dream job that you've been wanting to get. Or someone sees you and they come up to you and say, hey, you know what? Have you ever thought about modeling? Have you ever thought about performing in a movie or in a TV show? You never know. These things happen because then what? You're exuding and vibrating with the type of energy that shows, I'm happy, I'm confident, I'm wealthy, I'm loved, I am loved, I'm rich, I'm beautiful, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous. And you're exuding that energy and other people can feel that, and then you start to draw these things to you. And guess what? You can have all those things I just mentioned without even having them right now. You don't have to be rich right now. You don't have to be wealthy. You don't have to be a multimillionaire right now. But if you feel it in your spirit that you are, and you start to go out into the world that you are, there's a high probability that you will become a millionaire. Now, of course, obviously, faith without works is dead. So you got to do the work. You can't just sit around and say, oh, yes, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, and then just sit down on the couch and watch TV all day. It doesn't work that way. Faith without works is dead. So you've got to take the steps. What are the steps? Sometimes it can be as simple as sending a text message or making a phone call to someone you haven't spoke to in a long time just to see how they're doing. And then because you've been living and thinking that you're this millionaire already, that person that you just reached out to might say, hey, you know what? It's funny you reached out to me. I've been thinking about you for a minute now, and I've been wanting to hit you up with this amazing opportunity that I think you're going to love. And it could change your whole entire life. That's just one possibility. Or someone can come into the current job that you're at now and offer you a position to the job that you truly want to have. Things like this happen all the time. But you got to be prepared. Faith without works is dead. If you get that nudge or that push that says, send that email out, send that text message, make that Instagram post or that Facebook post, go up to the girl, make that phone call. Make a left instead of a right this time when you drive down the street. Because then you might see something that you never saw before. And then, light bulb, there's an opportunity. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I can tell you right now that if you trust God and you believe in yourself and trust that God is who He says He is, you can be rest assured and be guaranteed that your dreams will come to pass. They will come to pass because God is amazing and God cannot lie. And He said in His word, if you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. So try this out. Start going out into the world and living as if you're the person that has everything that you could ever desire right now. And then watch how your life begins to unfold and change and transform to where you start truly becoming that version of yourself that has the life that you truly desire to live. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, drop me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the videos that I upload to this channel. And as usual, I love you guys. God bless you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.